Let's move on to this now. A 46-year-old sergeant and a 27-year-old constable are said to be receiving medical treatment after they were shot at a police station in Alexandra, north of Johannesburg. Now, it's believed that the suspect has died. So let's tell you exactly what happened here. SABC News reporter Dludla has been tracking this particular story for us and joins us live now. Calvin, let's have this conversation. What happened?
Hey, good afternoon to you, Bongiwe, and to our SABC viewers at home. Earlier today, we got reports that there was a tragic incident that took place at Alexandra police station north of Johannesburg, as you have mentioned in your introduction. We were told, according to the information that is on our disposal as SABC News, that information that we gathered, a man, a 27-year-old male, went to Alexandra police station today to open a case, which means he was requiring to be assisted with government services at the police station. At the church office, it seems as if they didn't agree with the person that that was helping him, and he was furious because he was not getting help. And then we were told that he managed to grab a gun from a holster of a police official. That police official, we were told by Commissioner Kekana, that police officer was not wearing police uniform, and he shot randomly. He shot at everyone. Unfortunately, the police were shot. One police officer was shot in the leg and one in the arm, and he went out of the police station. According to the police, he was still shooting randomly so, and police tried to chase him, and he was shooting back because, according to the police, they were trying to calm him, to stop him so that he can hand back the gun, and he was not willing to do so. He was not willing to back down. Police shot back and he was fatally wounded.
Do they say what he had come to seek assistance with? What was it? A case? Did he not agree with them? Maybe to say that he wants a van to go to where he came from. What exactly was this that caused this disagreement? Do we know? According
to our sources inside that police station, they are telling us that that man went to open a case because apparently someone was threatening him. So he told the police that he will die if they are not acting on that. So our source is telling us that he was supposed to follow a certain procedure, of which he was not willing to do so. So he was angry. So he pulled a gun from a police officer and then he shot two police officers.
How have the police reacted to this incident?
They were shocked. Kekana, the deputy commissioner in this province, Major General Fred Kekana, came with other senior police officials. We were told that police in that police station are so scared, like they are shaking. They even called counseling for them so that they can be able to work, because all of them, they were like scared. They didn't believe what was happening, because we were told that this is the first incident ever to take place. You know, Bongiwe, as a police officer, you are in the police station. That's the safest place you would think you would be in, and then someone else just come in and shoot randomly.
And is the community now worried about the safety, their safety, the safety of the officers and security at this particular police station?
They are very worried, Bongiwe. They are concerned. We spoke to them. The gentleman that we spoke to told us what he saw. He's saying that it was a normal day for them up until they heard gunshots coming from the police station. And when they came out, in locations when there are gunshots, people will just come out, all of them, and they will be like looking at what is happening. And we were told that they saw a man running towards them and police following, chasing. The guy was shooting back and the police were shooting, and they told us that after some time the police shot almost 11 bullets and then they shot him dead.
Sure. And have we been able to establish a family of this suspect at all?
When we were there, Bongiwe, there were a group of people that came to the scene, and because that person was covered now in a foil, and they the scene was declared a crime scene, and we saw people crying coming out of a certain house where that man was shot, and we tried to speak to them, and unfortunately they were not willing to talk to SABC. But someone, a community member, told us that these are their family members, but he told us that police said no, even themselves they can't show them that person because of their situation. They need to go to a mortuary so that they can see them.
And were the community members as well able to maybe say, what else do they know about the suspect, even without, identifying him? Did they say anything about knowing who he might be? What kind of community member was he? Did they give any details at all?
Bongiwe, they did. They are saying that as I have mentioned, that this is the first incident that took place. They are saying that this guy was not even someone who was violent, someone who would be a problematic in the community. They are just wondering what happened. But we were told by Major General Kekana that the police officers were taken to the local clinic, that would be Masakane clinic, and then they were transferred to the hospital. We are told that one of the officers was shot in the leg and one was shot in the arm. We are told that a 26-year-old constable was shot in the arm, and according to the police, that bullet was stuck on the hand of that police officer. So I would think that maybe he would need to be operated.
Sure. Calvin, this is a very bizarre story. And as you say that the community describes this person as, quiet, and then at the same time you see what has happened here. So certainly a lot of questions that will need to be answered. But thank you so much for always having your finger on the pulse and keeping us updated. That's my colleague there, SABC News reporter, Calvin Dludla.